Rodgers was officially introduced to Jets media yesterday, moving on after 18 years with the Green Bay Packers. Let's take a listen to what he had to say before I get to the question for you.
Again, I'm an older player, so there's a lot more than just the playing part. There's the body part that comes into play. But the reason I take care of myself is to allow myself to continue to play into my 40s. And I'd always dreamt about being a starter at 40. I'll turn 40 in December of this year. But I'm going to be here for the foreseeable future. I think it's important. Obviously, I know the scheme that Hack's putting in. There's some tweaks, but I want to get to know the guys and be around the facility. And obviously, I haven't really spent much time in Jersey outside of Teterboro, so I'm going to get to know the area and figure out a place to live and all that stuff. And I want to be here to do that. So there's a lot of reasons to be here. Most importantly, just get to know the guys and put together some fun events to start that team building, which I think is really important this time of year.
So Rodgers making it very clear he wants to be here, but he is a player that's getting older. He's in his 40s. He sees himself playing in the foreseeable future for the Jets. So no way or no doubt, Rodgers will play 2 or more complete seasons as a New York Jet.
No doubt he'll play 2 years. He pushed that bonus off until the 2024 season, which he did the Jets a huge favor. Mm-hmm. And the Jets are going to end up giving up a first-round pick for him. So unless he has a calamity in terms of injury, I can't imagine he's not going to play 2 years, because I don't believe he would walk away from the $58 million option bonus that he pushed off into 2024. So no doubt he plays for 2 years. After that, I'm not sure.
What makes this trade a success? How far do the Jets need to go?
Well, they went all in. I mean, they got to win a Super Bowl, right? I mean,
so that's what I was going to ask. Is it Super Bowl or bust?
I mean, to me, no, I think that's a wrong statement. I think you got to get in the playoffs, because you can't win the Super Bowl if you're not in the playoffs, right?
Got to break that drought.
You got to get in it, right? Like, you got to get in the game, and then it's anybody's guess, right? So look, remember this about Brady when he went to Tampa. They were not very good early in the year with Brady. Took a long time for them to kind of get going offensively. And then Brady, after Thanksgiving, they became a really good team. They go into Washington. They struggle to beat the Washington football team in the playoff game. They go up to Green Bay, and they struggle to win that game. They had a great second half in that game. So for me, this may take a little bit of time as he gets accustomed to the new surroundings, but having Nathaniel Hackett with him, to me, makes it a much better.
Well, and that's something we've talked about a lot this week, was that with Nathaniel Hackett, and with him having the familiarity with the scheme, with the verbiage, Alan Lazard being there as well, those two veteran players helping carry along everybody on that offense to understand what Hackett's goal is.
And the fact that they're going to get another player, right? So let's not dismiss that. They're going to get a good player at 15. Mm-hmm. He may not be an elite player, but they're going to get a good player who should start for them. And that could be an offensive lineman. Do
you think that is significant, the pick swap there from 13 to 15 now? Instead of maybe getting the offensive lineman they wanted, they might get the third option?
Yeah, they may have to take it. But I think they did that knowing that there will be enough players there. I think Douglas is kind of from the school of, I'm going to get one of these 4 guys. I'll either get Luke Van Ness, I'll get, Torrance, I'll get, I might be able to get Darnell Wright. I might be able to get Harrison from Oklahoma. I think he's kind of targeted. Okay, these are the 5 guys I might, and I'll take my pick at one of them.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.